What's going on, you guys? So, check it right. With A-Reece set to drop his highly anticipated third studio album, Paradise 2, the boy seems to be a bit more active in terms of his promotional efforts for the album. Now, coming off the release of Bruce Wayne, Reece managed to stir up some controversy considering that he was seemingly taking shots at Cassper and Nyovest, with lines like, "Niggas couldn't rap so they fled to the Llanos. Niggas switching sides to survive, that's what I know. Niggas say they love it only when they dab, that's a hypocrite. Disrespect the culture for some clout and some dividends. I ain't saying never change your sound, just don't be dissing this. Bet you're coming back this time around just cause you need some hits." So with Reece calling out artists like Cassper for not being loyal to the culture that made them successful, whilst he's been preserving the integrity of the game, kind of makes it obvious that he was taking shots towards him. And the thing about Reece is that he knew what he was doing with this verse. I mean, he sat down with Trace in preparation for his upcoming album, and he spoke about how Bruce Wayne came about and his intentions around it. So in the interview, he went on to say, "Some people call it controversy. I like to call it hip-hop at its best. As far as what the song's about, I know you know, and they know what or who I'm talking about. Let's keep it real. I'm the leader now. That's that." So as I said earlier, Reece knew exactly what he was doing with this record. I mean, whether he considers it controversial or not, it definitely got the people talking. And that's just another way to build hype and anticipation for your album, which he's managed to do. Now, I'm sure it's obvious by now that Reece is an individual who holds the genre of hip-hop in a high regard. So him calling out Cassper is just part of the game. It's part of the culture. And I don't think we should misconstrue the record as a diss or Reece being disrespectful, but rather him making a claim as being the best, or at least one of the best in the game. I mean, even though Cassper's never been considered as the best rapper or lyricist, he's always been regarded as one of the leaders in the game, and Reece recognizes that because, I mean, the nigga did states in the interview that he's the leader now, and that's that. So the way I perceive it, this is more just a case of like idols become rivals, because I mean, Reece was a big fan of Cassper back in the day, and he still considers Tsholofelo by Cassper and Nyovest a classic album.
An album I would consider a classic is Acceptance Speech, of course, AKA's Levels, of course. I mean, and
even go overseas.
And also Cassper's Tsholofelo is a classic in my eyes, because like I said, for me the main thing is, does it stand the test of time? Can people still enjoy it 10 years later? You know, even if it's in a different way, like, oh man, this used to be such a party track, it was dope, but now it's like, you know, it brings some humor to my life, or whatever it is. But I see it that way. My main thing is if it stands the test of time, because I honestly don't have a technical answer for you, because when I personally go in the booth, I do what I feel. And then the people decide, yo, this is a classic, yo, this is a hit, or whatever the case may be. So my main thing is if it stands the test of time.
So with all that said, do you guys agree with Reece's sentiments about being the leader now in the game? And do you think him calling out Cassper and Bruce Wayne was controversial, or was it all in the name of hip-hop? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.